My house church story starts on April the 14th of this year. It was the day after the anniversary of losing my son, and God had been really laying it on my heart to use the loss in some way to help others heal. And butterflies had kept popping up ever since I lost him, and that seemed to be symbolic of just bringing his memory to life. And I would see butterflies and I think of him. So I had taken a little art class and I'd started to paint some wooden butterflies. I'd really been praying about how to just memorialize, that occasion. And I found a Facebook group, Grieving Mothers that have survived the loss of children. And I just made a post that said, if there's any mothers out there that would like to, that find joy and comfort in butterflies and would like to receive something, I'd like to mail you something if you'll private message me your address. And when I got to house church that night, that was April the 14th, and I had about 40 to 50 names from states just all over the place and a couple of foreign countries already. And so I pulled Troy to the side and I said, I have something I just have to share. And so he and Selena, his wife, prayed, for me to have the courage to speak in front of the group at house church and to share my story of how the butterflies were symbolic of losing him, but also celebrating his life and the changes that he made from being kind of introverted as he was growing up to just blooming into just a beautiful human that everybody liked to be around. So I shared that with my house church, and they just all come alongside of me and just prayed for the ministry, that a ministry would come out of this little project of mine that was helping me find healing. By the next week, we had 194 to be exact, butterflies that needed to be mailed, painted, postage paid. So my house church came alongside of me, and that was 1 week later. I brought paint and wooden butterflies, and we all got together. We painted, they stuffed envelopes, they helped, with the postage cost or the supply cost, and it's just a project that I took on that personally, just by myself, I wouldn't have been able to do without their help. But it was just such a great way for them to see a need and to serve, and it just made this possible for me to be able to continue to do. Also, I shared the need specifically of the butterfly that they painted. So if it was for a mother who lost a 3-year-old son, then they would know her name and the child's name so they could pray specifically for that need. We've mailed butterflies to everywhere except for 4 states, and then we've mailed out to 8 different countries, and it's just been remarkable. And to see the house church be able to make something possible that I could not have done on my own, that was really special and unique too.